Mike, how many hours a week do you watch TV shows? A TV show?
I have no idea. Normally it's probably not that much, but lately it's been quite a bit.
Well, so what when do you like let's say for example, you're done with work, you do some house chores or whatever, you eat dinner, then what's the time where you're like, okay, let's watch a TV show?
I mean, like 2 to 3 hours probably.
No, but at what time? I guess 7, 8.
Oh, like 7. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I just don't. I have a hard time trying to find time to watch a show.
Yeah.
Well,
you're playing video games.
Yeah, I'll play. Or even if I'm not playing video games, I'll like read something or I'll do something.
I definitely wish that I read more, but I don't read that much.
Yeah, that's fine. Everybody has to. It ebbs and flows, and there's so much TV.
There is definitely a lot.
For the most part, I think that I would say half of the TV shows available to people are worth watching. But I mean, for me, it all feels the same to me. Like each show is doing the same thing, kind of. So I'm like, I don't know if I feel like spending time. My wife likes a lot of shows. She watches some good amount of shows. I just don't. I don't really get into it. But I do have some shows that I've watched in the last 5 years that I've actually really enjoyed.
Okay.
And that's what we're going to talk about today, right?
We're talking about 5 good TV shows to watch now. Yeah.
What is it now? What do you mean
just
now?
To watch now. Like after you listen to this podcast, add these to your watch list and watch them.
Yeah, if you haven't watched these shows, you should because
they're really good.
They're worth spending your time on. 100%.
What have you got at number 5?
Me? Oh, okay. Well, my number 5 is pretty much the most recent show I've started watching. It is called The Diplomat.
I haven't even heard of that.
The Diplomat?
Yeah.
Come on. Yes, you have.
No.
Kerry Russell, Rufus Sewell, Allison Janney. It's about a woman who's it's a husband and a wife, and they're both diplomats.
Okay.
The husband was like the big name diplomat, but Kerry Russell's character gets picked to be the diplomat to the ambassador to Great Britain.
Okay.
And there's all kinds of controversies. But what we really find out is the reason why she was picked to be the ambassador for Great Britain is because they want her to get the experience so she can be the vice president of the United States.
Oh.
So it's all kind of it's all ploy to get her experience enough to become the vice president.
Very
of the United
fancy.
States. Yeah, it's a Netflix show, so you get it on Netflix. Okay. It's got a lot of spy drama. It's got a lot of political intrigue drama. It's actually kind of hard to watch a show like this about the United States government now. That seems like it's like totally fiction because in this scenario, the United States government works properly. You know, like so it's like, oh, okay, that's diplomacy. That's how it works. And then you think about your current situation, like that's not what we're going through right now, which is really interesting.
So they aren't taking like plans from Russia for a peace deal with like Ukraine or anything like that in this show.
No, you know what? If they did do that in the show, I would think that the writers have just lost.
Yeah, they're like lazy.
Like this. Yeah, it's like
nobody would ever do that.
No, it's so funny. But it's a Kerry Russell vehicle. So if you like Kerry Russell, you will love the show. But
What's
also,
I love Rufus. I definitely know
the Americans.
Yeah, it's not that.
She was on a show called Felicity.
Oh, that's it. Okay,
back in the day. But she's done a lot more than that. She's actually done quite a bit of stuff. But it has a lot of good actors in it. So definitely check it out. It's on Netflix. If you want a political, intriguing show that has like politics and espionage and spy stuff, and like, you know, just the overall like how the world kind of works and a spy kind of type of stuff, then The Diplomat's worth watching. 100%. Really
okay, cool. My number 5.
I'm surprised you haven't. I've
never even heard of it. You did say it's on Netflix, though, right?
It's on Netflix right now. It's probably the best show on Netflix.
I'll add it to my list. My number 5 is Peacemaker.
Who's in that?
This is John Cena. It's
oh god,
written and sometimes directed by James Gunn.
It's a James Gunn creation.
It's the DC. It's the DC Studios universe.
Hey, is there some kind of weird thing with that? Because isn't that universe kind of connected to the previous universes and also the current universe they're
kind
working on? Is it?
of.
They explain that in the show, though, right?
No.
I thought that was a big reveal that there was some kind of connection between the different universes.
Well, so the new Superman. Well, not really. I think the new Superman kind of shows up in this season. I'm not really sure, but the new
because like
Nathan Fillion, his Green Lantern character shows up briefly, and Hawk Girl shows up briefly.
But Peacemaker season 1 was connected to a previous universe, correct?
Yeah, it was connected to the Suicide Squad, which was before James Gunn became the head of the studio.
So help us out
James
here.
Gunn directed Suicide Squad, which was kind of a remake of, well, kind of a reboot of the Suicide Squad, which had Will Smith in it and was directed by somebody else.
So the new Suicide Squad that he directed is part of the new universe that he's working on.
Well, but he was a hired gun. They just hired him as a director to do that movie. And then later on he became the head of the studio. So he is incorporating his movie from the old universe into his new universe. And he's doing it largely through Peacemaker, the character.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So the Peacemaker TV show is him kind of bringing his movie from the old universe into the new universe. Supposedly, like a lot of that. So, like, I think they're done making Peacemaker TV shows. I think they just did 2 seasons. But the things that there are things that happen in this latest season that are going to play out in the movies that are still to come.
Is it any good? Is it worth
watching? It's good. It's an HBO TV show, so there's high levels of nudity.
Oh, really?
In the show, yeah. This season opens up with Peacemaker's in a bad spot at the beginning of this season. He's very down and kind of depressed. So I guess to try to like lift himself up, he hosts an orgy at his house. And so it opens up on that orgy, and he wasn't really enjoying himself at the orgy. So that didn't really work. It didn't help cheer himself up. So, what are you gonna do? Yeah. But in the last season, he killed his father, who was a horrible racist. In this season, his father is alive in another dimension. So he goes to visit his father in another dimension. And so an alien came to visit, and an alien left this device that you can put in a doorway. And then you activate the device, and it uses that doorway as a portal to another dimension. Kind of like the movie Monsters Incorporated.
Well, is the device called a mother box?
I do not know. I don't know. Okay. I just know it's a device. It looks like half of a football with a handle on it.
Okay.
But anyway, it's a good show. It's a good show. James Gunn's really good at ensemble work, and so there's a lot of characters in this. They play off of each other really well. It's a good show. Watch it.
I just kind of feel like James Gunn's just a little bit too much for me, but that's just me. That's just fine. All right, my next show is Better Call Saul.
Okay.
Which is a spinoff of Breaking Bad.
Right.
But I think anybody who's watched Better Call Saul will tell you that it's better by far than Breaking Bad.
Now, I watched the first maybe 3 episodes of Better Call Saul before I stopped.
You gotta watch more.
Okay. Now, similar thing happened to me with Breaking Bad. I watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes of that.
Mm-hmm.
Stopped watching it for a very long time until enough people said, "Oh no, you gotta watch it." And then I watched it the whole way through.
You've got to watch, I think, the whole first season of Better Call Saul to really get into it. And that's a big ask, but the show does start working better the longer you watch it because you get really into this.
Who is that actor?
And once you... Bob Odenkirk
Bob
is the main
Odenkirk.
actor,
Yeah,
but
I really
also
like him. He's
uh,
good.
his love interest is Rhea Seehorn, which is fantastic. Jonathan Banks, of course, is Mike Urbantrout, and then you got a whole bunch of other people. But the show is just perfect. It really investigates this one particular person's broken soul in a way that no other show has
Now, is
ever
that
done.
Saul's broken
And
soul? Okay.
yes, like Saul's just a broken
Okay.
person, and once you start getting into him and into the show and what he's trying and what he does and why he does it, the show makes a lot more sense and works out really well. But
Interesting.
it does take some time. I didn't really get into the show until season 2, and then after that, I couldn't stop watching it. Like I binged the entire thing. Like I remember, I think I watched season 3 in 2 days. That's not a joke. I just like go out watching it on the train, watching where I worked out, watching it at home. Just watched it, and it's like it's so good, just amazing. The set pieces are great, the acting's great, the ending I feel like is one of the best endings of a TV show. I feel like Vince Gilligan can do anything, and I think Better Call Saul is going to go down as one of the best TV shows ever made. Once it's all said and done, at the end of time, when we're categorizing all these damn shows we've made, Better Call Saul is going to be on the list.
How many seasons are there?
6.
Wow.
And it's on Netflix.
Gotcha.
And Rhea Seehorn, I think the best part of the show is Rhea Seehorn, and she's a character that you never see in Breaking Bad, and she just makes the show. Like without Rhea Seehorn just makes the show. Yep. And like once you understand that, then the show just really takes off. Like once you start watching the show to see what happens to her more than anything else, then it really works out well.
Okay. My number 4 is Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, my wife likes that show. Yeah, tell the listeners
okay,
what it's
so
about.
it's Steve Martin. God, what's the other guy? The other guy from the Three Amigos. Martin Short. Steve Martin Short, and Selena Gomez. So she's the odd duck to the crew. They all live in the same building in New York. And in the very first season, there's a murder in the building. And so they are doing a podcast about their investigation into the murder.
Yeah, it's kind of like metafiction, right? It's a show about a podcast about kind of like it's the whole thing. It's like a podcast, so it's doing that thing, which I think is fun. I think that's clever. I've heard great things about this. Yeah,
it's good. Like every season, there's a different murder that they have to investigate.
How many seasons is it?
I want to say it's in its 4th season.
Yeah, I think don't they have like one more season left? Maybe. Something like that. I've heard people complain that's getting stale.
I think I agree with that, but it's been really good up until now. Maybe they boxed themselves in with the Only Murders in the Building concept, which they actually talk about in the podcast, in the show. But maybe it's actually true with the show itself.
I think that you got to be careful with a show like this. Like if it's working, continue.
Right.
But if it feels like you're forced it, I would much rather you end the show than make a subpar product. But
yeah, I want more limited series where they know what the arc is going to be from the very beginning, or they have a good idea, and they're like, we're going to do this for 3 years or 6 years or something like that, and then we're done. Unless you're doing a sitcom, you don't need to keep dragging it out.
No, and like it's just, I feel like it's better that way, having a set amount of like knowing you have it all played out. You know exactly where everything's going to go. It's all done. You just got to film it and then be done with it. But I think a lot of times, like if people say they love a show, it's kind of hard to stop it. It's really hard to stop a show.
Well, and one of the worst things for TV is it gets canceled before they get anywhere. So
it's interesting. That happened to a show on my list. Yeah, so yeah, 100%.
Okay, yeah. Only Murders in the Building. It's on Hulu, so check it out.
Do you have what package do you have for Hulu? Do you have that Disney Plus package?
I used to.
Yeah, so it's just Hulu.
I don't have either anymore. Yeah, so I'm done watching it for now. But yeah, we'll see.
Okay. My show is a show you can get on Amazon Prime, but you have to pay for it. You can also get it on YouTube, but you got to pay for it there. It's the oldest show. It's Battlestar Galactica.
Which one?
The remake.
Okay.
Not the original. The remake. The 2004
right.
remake.
I had a toy from the original. I had like a robot dog or something from the original Battlestar Galactica.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the remake, 2004 remake?
Of course.
You did? You watched the whole thing? Oh,
the actor that played Gaius Baltar is in my #1 TV show. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. No. So Battlestar Galactica is about. It's actually really interesting. It's about a long time ago. There was a war with like the people made robots.
This all happened before.
Robots rebelled.
It will all happen again.
Yeah. Robots rebelled. There was a war. There was a truce. The robots left, but then the robots came back and killed off like most of humanity. And it's only 50,000 people left, and they're on a armada flying through space looking for resources and staying away from the robots trying to kill them. Which is actually a pretty great concept. It's like, let's put all these people on a ship and then make them and have them be chased for a long period of time.
Well, the big thing is, who is a cyborg?
Well, who is a cyborg?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing about the show. And the thing is, they kind of give it away at some point where like we know who all the Cylons are, which I think was a huge mistake. I think they should have kept the Cylons secret for a long time. Because it just would have been.
But they slowly revealed it. Like it was one by one. It wasn't like.
Yeah, but we should have learned about the last Cylon in the last episode. Okay. You know, like why ruin that? Like why ruin it? I mean, they gave us 4 different Cylons on one episode. You know, like here's 4 Cylons. Like what? So I mean, it's fine. It is what it is.
I didn't remember them doing that. Yeah, that's kind of lame.
Yeah, but the show's really good. It's really fun. It has a lot of philosophy to it. And it's fun to watch, especially if you never watched it before, because you want to see what happens. People don't like the ending. I actually really enjoy the ending of this show. I actually love it.
I don't remember what it is, but I don't remember having problems with it.
If you don't remember what it is, you probably didn't like it.
I think the opposite. I think if I don't remember what it is, I was okay with it.
All right. Well, that's fine. But I love the ending.
Because if I hated it, I would remember it.
Yeah, okay. People did complain about, but here's the deal: no one's going to like any way a show ends. It's like nothing ends right. Nothing. You can't end something to make everybody happy.
The Shield ended well.
I've heard that. But it's rare.
Sopranos ended rare. Well.
Yeah,
some people disagree, but it did end well. The people that disagree are wrong. Yeah.
Okay. You can't make people, and that's the thing. I don't think you can make people happy.
Breaking Bad ended well, right?
I like the ending of Breaking Bad. I thought it was fun. I think it could end a little better, but it's fine. All right, what's your number? What number are you on? 3?
3. My number 3 is Dark Winds. It's on Netflix.
What is that?
It's a show about Native Americans.
I've heard about this.
So and I think the whole reason that I like watching this is basically because of the main actor. He's a very charismatic guy, I think. He was on Reservation Dogs. That's where I first saw him. He played the police guy on the res in Reservation Dogs, and he's doing the same thing in this show. He's also the policeman for the reservation, the chief of the police. And they go around investigating murders. There's great scenic vistas, like in the show. You know, the scenery is beautiful. You know, you're looking at some desert somewhere. I don't know where the reservation. Maybe you know where the Navajo reservation is. I don't know, but it's Midwest somewhere. So like beautiful scenery, really good, execution of the TV show all around. It is produced by Robert Redford and
Really?
the who's the guy that wrote Game of Thrones?
Uh, Martin, that Martin dude, or
George R.R. Martin. Yeah.
yeah, he wrote it.
No, they produced it. The two of them produced it. And so in one of the seasons, there's an episode where those two guys are prisoners in the jail, and they're playing chess with each other. So it's like a very brief cameo from both of them at the same time. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's a good show. I think it gets better as it goes along. I think there's 3 seasons out of it so far, with a 4th one coming soon, I think. But yeah, it's pretty good. If you watched Reservation Dogs and liked the police guy in there, this is a way to get more of him.
Okay. No, I gotta give that a try. I've heard good things about that. I gotta give it.
That's good.
Number 2, right? Are we number 2?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever watched.
Did you do
it? Get this on Amazon
3?
Right now. I did do a 3.
Right.
The Expanse.
Have
you watched this?
I tried when my kids were younger, and I couldn't do that, so I stopped.
Well, they're older now.
Yeah, I could try it again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You should definitely try it again. I started watching this one night. I was bored, and I turned it on. And it was like 9:00 at night, and I didn't turn it off until 3 a.m.
Wow.
I just couldn't stop watching it. I watched this just like day and night, like nonstop. Every chance I got, I turned
now
it on.
This ran. It's complete, right? They're done with it. Did it end well?
Now, here's the problem. Okay. It was on Sci-Fi Network, but then got picked up by Amazon and then got canceled. So the final season isn't great. It's actually kind of rushed and truncated. The best seasons are 1, 2, and 3, and then 4 is kind of shorter. They wrap everything up, but it's based off of books. And I'm actually kind of curious. I might read the books at some point. I think people say the books are really, really good. So I might read the books because it's based off the books, and I think it's pretty the science of it and the storytelling of it's pretty good. It's about the human race creates a technology that allows them to travel through the solar system very, very quickly. So you can get from Earth to Mars in like maybe a day, maybe less, depending on how fast, what kind of technology you have. But you can get around the solar system super quickly. Right. And so we've colonized the solar system. We have bases on pretty much all kinds of moons. Mars is separated from Earth now. There's these people that are stuck on these space stations all across the asteroid belt because we mine the asteroid belt. There's space stations on Jupiter's moons, I think on Saturn's moons, maybe Neptune's and Uranus's moons. There's spaces all over the place. And we find a technology from a different alien race that causes a lot of problems. So it's really, really good, really, really fun show. And the science, if you like science heavy, technically accurate science fiction, you'll love this.
Okay, I'll give it another shot.
It's really fun. Like one of the things about it is like if you were born in space, you can't just land on Earth because the gravity would affect you differently. So you'd probably like get sick and maybe even die. So you have to like gradually get used to like the gravity, and even when you do it, you might get blood clots and stuff like that because your body is just not adapting to it. So it's another cool thing is like there's space battles when you get shot in space. If there's no gravity, then you can't heal because gravity works like that to help you. Like the human body is adapted to gravity, and if gravity is not around, you're going to have problems. So it's really, really interesting.
Weird.
Yeah, so check it out. If you haven't watched The Expanse and you really like to, now's a great time. It's really
interesting. Good. My number 2 is The Last Frontier. It's on Apple TV.
Oh, okay. What's that about?
It's I guess a crime investigation show. So the reason it's called The Last Frontier is because it's set in Alaska. So you're up in Alaska, not a whole lot around. A 747 or something like that, carrying a bunch of prisoners, goes down in Alaska. Most of the prisoners escape, and they're like running around this town in Alaska, and it's up to the town sheriff and a FBI agent that got sent there to track them all down. There's like a bunch of people supporting, so like there's FBI, there's I don't know. Oh no, she's CIA, not FBI. So there's like some FBI people on the ground. There's all the police people from the area. There's a whole bunch of people like tracking down all these prisoners. And there's one prisoner who is has a relationship with the CIA agent. She was like part of like recruiting him into the CIA, and so they know each other really well. And so that's why she's there, is to help track him down. He's super smart, super crafty. He's like, supposed to be one of their better agents.
What's the show
The
called
Last
again?
Frontier.
Oh, okay.
So it's got a lot of, really cool scenery in it too, being set in Alaska. It's pretty cool. There's like family drama with the sheriff and his family. There's it's got a little bit of everything going on, really. It's a good show. It also has one of the people from Reservation Dogs in it. Did you ever watch Reservation Dogs? You
No.
should. So the guy from Reservation Dogs that plays the spirit. So there's a spirit in Reservation Dogs that shows up every now and then.
No. Okay.
His name is Dallas Goldtooth or something like that. The actor's name. But he's really good. So he's like the deputy of the sheriff in this show. So if you liked him in Reservation Dogs, he's in here too. He's not in it all that much, but he's still there. I have no idea really who the main character actor is, but he's pretty good. Yeah, it's a good show. Highly recommend it.
All right, cool.
And it's
my number one.
I think it's a limited series. So I don't think they're gonna try to run it into ground or anything like that. So
that's always good. My number one is Bad Sisters. Have you ever seen it?
I don't think so.
It is on Apple TV, and it is about, I think, 4, 5 sisters who try to kill one of the sisters' husbands because he's a jerk.
Okay.
And that's it. And hijinks ensues. So every episode is they try a different way of killing the sister's husband.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then and I'm not spoiling anything because it opens up like you actually realize that they actually did kill the sister. So like, they mean to kill the husband. So and then you watch the show to try to figure out how they killed him, and then of course like an insurance firm is involved, the cops get involved. So it's like a lot going on. Sharon Hogan's the lead actor in it. She does a really good job. I think she wrote a part of it, or produced it. It's just kind of fun to see some really strong actors dealing with like the drama of trying to kill a guy and then hide his body and try to make sure they don't get caught. And they did a season 2. I haven't seen season 2. I think I heard season 2 wasn't that strong. But season 1 is just very entertaining. It's just fun to watch. And there's also family drama about, them as far as being kids and when their parents died and stuff like that. So it's all kind of mixed together. But Bad Sisters, Apple TV, really good, worth watching if you have it. If you watch the first 2 episodes and you don't like it, you're not going to like anything of it. But if you watch the first episode and you like it, keep watching it. It gets better.
Right. Okay. Is it set in England? Okay.
Yes. No. Ireland.
Okay. My number one is also on Apple TV. It's Slow Horses. It is a spy show. Gary Oldman is the main character.
Oh yeah, he looks terrible now.
He looks terrible. He's supposed to look terrible. He's awesome in it. He runs the Slow Horses office, which is actually Slow Horses is a nickname. It's actually called Slow House. That's the name of the building they work out of. It's a dump. They're all rejects from MI5. So he runs the rejects department basically. But like, excuse me. But they you know they go off on their own operations and do their own operations and stuff. As it goes on, they get like more involved with MI5 in the latest season. They were basically like solving a crime that MI5 couldn't, because Gary Oldman is that good, or his character is at least. And the guy that played Gaius Baltar is, he plays basically the same kind of character in the last season. So he's kind of a miserable prick, right? And Battlestar Galactica, well, he's the same in this show. He is the head of MI5, but he got there kind of through politics rather than merit.
Yeah, that's kind of his character.
And so he is, leading MI5, but then there's the second desk. So he's first desk or something like that, and then there's second desk who's a woman. She's actually a really well-known actress that I don't remember the name of, but she's really good, almost as good as Gary Oldman. But she's like really running things for MI5, and he's kind of like a figurehead. But it's pretty good. Slow Horses. Slow Horses. The show is great. The Gaius Baltar character is pretty good. It's a good season. They're short, so you don't. It's not like a huge investment every season. I think it's like 6 or 8 episodes or something like that. But it's a really, really good show. I think it's the best show on Apple TV. Maybe better than Ted Lasso. Maybe tied with Ted Lasso.
So, all right. That's a lot of TV.
That's a lot of TV.
Now, I think Slow Horses. I might get Slow Horses try.
Yeah, you should definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. It's really good.
All right. So again, it's getting cold. There's not a lot of stuff going on. We got the holidays showing up, so there's gonna be some dead time. This is a perfect time to watch one of these shows.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, you got like a bunch of turkey and stuffing and mac and cheese in your belly.
Yeah, just flip on the show. Be rude to your relatives that's there, and just watch TV and don't worry about what they're saying to you.
Right. Yeah. Put your headphones on and just listen to it. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So, Mike, how can people share this podcast with their friends and family so they can hear what we think the shows they should watch? I think I got that. Yeah. How can they share this with their friends and family?
Yeah, just hit that share button. Share this with your friends, your family, your group chats, your social medias, wherever you're talking to people. Hit the share button and share it there. You've probably got some group chats where you all talk about what TV you're watching. Drop this in there. Say, hey, I watched however many of these shows, and yeah, these guys are right. They're really good shows. There's some others that I didn't hear about. I'm going to add them to my watch list. You guys should listen to this and check it out. See what you think.
Yeah, good. And let's be on the lookout for more episodes of The Five coming out for the new year. We'll be around.
That's right.
And we'll see you guys next time.